and much love to anyone that clicked on the video. For those that don't know me, my name is Lightning Hearts, and today I want to talk about the changes that I want to see in Under Knife and Birth 2, because for those that don't know, we are getting a balanced patch in August, right after the events of Evo, I'm assuming. And for those that don't understand how important this is, let me give y'all some background context. This is the first time ever that Uni is ever getting a balance patch within the same version of the game, from my information, because we always had to buy the newest version of Under Knife and Birth to really experience the changes that French Bread implemented. So this is really good. I'm overall excited, and hopefully I mentioned this already. We are also getting a new character called Uzuki. From what I've read on the Arc System Work website, she is a necromancer, so really excited what her game plan is going to be. And yeah, I'm basically going to cover a lot of things in this video, so if you like it, you already know, jump the fuck out of that thumbs up button. If you have anything you want to comment down below regarding Under Knife and Birth 2, please share your thoughts. And if you really like my content, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But let me not bore y'all any longer. Let's actually get into today's topic. The first thing I want French Bread to address with the upcoming balance patch, for people that have been playing this game since its release date, January 25th, obviously this year, is the damage. People, I cannot stress enough how much that damage kind of ruins Under Knife and Birth's identity. I feel like Under Knife doesn't need to take the modern fighting game route of promoting high damaging reward for simple conversions or overall simple interactions. This game is well crafted because of how balanced the Vorpal mechanic is, and when you add in damage, especially since this game has set play, a lot of these characters have insane corner carry, the damage needs to go, in my honest opinion. I feel like certain characters can keep the damage because a lot of characters can't navigate neutral as strong as other characters, but damage is the first thing that I want to be addressed with the upcoming patch. And people will argue that this is the best version of Under Knife and Birth because we don't have to deal with the Vorpal strip, we don't have to deal with characters having too much set play. There's good defensive mechanics now. You could argue, if you are a fan of Creeping Edge, that this is a decent defensive mechanic, but the damage, to me, I think is too much. I don't think characters should 3-tap you based off of the things that they get or do, especially like I said in my last video, like a character like Hyde. I don't think he realistically needs to get changed in terms of his toolkit, but the damage is a big factor in terms of what he can do within the game, if that makes sense. So first thing, French Bread, please address the damage in this game. Either decrease the scaling on a lot of these starters, or just make it how clear a ST was. A lot of these characters don't need a 3-tap you, and I feel like it's ruining Under Knife and Birth's identity, because now it feels like a lot of characters can snowball you if you don't know the matchup, or certain things that catch you off guard. Now you're fucking dead for it. So please don't take the modern fighting game route. You are your own fighting game. This game is beautiful. Please do your own shit. That's one. Another thing I want to see in the upcoming balance patch is a buff for my boy Chaos. Chaos feels like arguably one of the weakest characters in Under Knife and Birth, and it's all because of this one change that French Bread decided to implement, which was the 5A change with Ozzy. This change, to me, I do not understand whatsoever, because Chaos wasn't the only character that got hit with this. It was also Bakia and Batista. But the main reason why it doesn't affect those two as much as it does Chaos is because Chaos' whole game plan revolves around this lizard. Everything that Chaos wants to do revolves around Ozzy. So the fact that you can destroy Ozzy with just throwing out a 5-frame destroys his whole character's strategy, A lot of his matchups are fucked up if you fight like a Yuzu or Batista. Like Chaos, in my eyes, was never a character that people really complain about, because you always had to work hard to understand what this character needs to do, especially when you're operating Ozzy. And the fact that you can literally destroy Ozzy with 5A, basically a 5 frame, just makes this character extremely weak, man. And when Chaos is not presented on the field, Chaos is arguably one of the most simplistic characters in the entire game. 5CC, punishable. 5BB, arguably good, but lacks range like other characters. Good way to kind of stay in if you rebeat it, but horrible range. 2C is just further reaching normal, and even then 2C is not that far. Chaos in of itself doesn't have an anti-air if you want to count Ozzy 236B, but again, if you don't have that present, people can basically jump on this character for free. So this is one of the changes I want to see in the upcoming balance patch, is either revert the changes for Chaos, or another solution that I thought of is that when you throw out Chaos special normals, make it to where he can get into prepare a lot quicker. Make the make the startup a lot faster for prepare, so you can actually keep a lot of his options safe. I think that's another solution that they can do. And yeah, just give Chaos a buff and I will have no complaints. And the last thing I want to see is just simple quality of life changes. I don't know if this is annoying for anyone else, but this is extremely annoying for me. Let's say you want to boot up some casual matches. For some reason, in this version of Other Knife and Birth, you kind of have to select the characters that you want to play in the actual match. So let's say I'm not in the mood to play Linne. I go select character. Okay, so I feel like playing Bakia today. I select Bakia. Now, if I actually want to lab the character and I go into training mode, no, not that. I go into training mode, I still get a different character. So now I have to do that whole sequence again, to where I have to go to select character and basically repick them for the second time. So hopefully in the balance patch they add in like a little simple mode or a simple menu to where this shit can just go by a lot faster. Me going into select character twice, or the character select screen twice, is extremely annoying in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, these are really the only changes I want to see in the upcoming patch, and probably just a few nerfs to the top tier characters, but overall that's more towards damage, nothing else. But if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below what you want to see change in the upcoming Under Knife and Birth patch notes, and like I said, subscribe to my channel if you really enjoy the content. Stay tuned to the next video, and hopefully y'all have an amazing day.